Carmen M. Reinhart, This Time is Different, 8 Centuries of Financial Folly. Embark on a powerful journey through the history of financial crashes and the dangerous lure of the "this time is different" syndrome. In the summary of Carmen M. Reinhart's book, This Time is Different, 8 Centuries of Financial Folly. As you explore the summary, you'll learn about the repeating patterns of economic crises that have haunted societies throughout history and the complacency and widespread amnesia that each time seduce decision-makers into believing that this time is different. Discover how specific factors like housing bubbles, financial innovation, and loosened regulations often precede financial crashes, and see how even the most developed economies are not immune to such disasters.
The danger of "this time is different" mindset in the economy. The book warns about "this time is different" syndrome that repeatedly deceived bankers, investors, and policymakers into unrealistic optimism about the economy's health and market efficiency, leading to crashes and meltdowns. The warning signals were clear, but fiscal leaders ignored them, defied economic history, and adopted beliefs that laid foundations for crises. The U.S. subprime meltdown is an example of how hubris, euphoria, and amnesia fueled by innovations, financial liberalization, and unsustainable borrowing can cause financial cliffs. The book emphasizes that crashes are not exclusive to smaller, less advanced markets, and identifies the common themes shared by crashes in developed and developing economies. Financial crises throughout history. Financial crises are not a new phenomenon, and this summary explores some of the most significant ones from the past 180 years. From the crisis of 1825 to the global contraction of 2008, financial crises have had a profound impact on the world's economies. This summary delves into the common reasons for defaults, such as shifting political winds and financial contagion, while warning against "this time is different" thinking, the idea that past financial crises have little bearing on the present. The dangers of currency devaluation. Throughout history, financial crises have been marked by price increases and currency devaluations. From the 4th century BC to modern times, rulers have debased their currencies by reducing precious metal content or increasing the money supply. As economies shifted towards paper money, the effects of currency debasement became even more pronounced, with inflation rates reaching unprecedented levels. For instance, Zimbabwe hit a 66,000% inflation rate in 2007, while Poland suffered from a 51,699% annual inflation rate in 1923. Even expressing the inflation rates from Germany, Greece, and Hungary in the mid-20th century requires scientific notation. Despite the differences in time and place, one commonality in all financial crises is that "this time is different" is almost never true. This book offers a weight of evidence that hopes to give future policymakers and investors pause before they make such a declaration. Crisis prevention measures. To avoid repeat financial crises, an early warning system and an international regulatory scheme with enforcement mechanisms are needed. Recognizing patterns in housing prices can be an indicator to policymakers and investors that a banking crisis may be looming. Additionally, regulators must enforce rules on financial leverage even when the situation seems unique, to prevent capital from moving to areas with looser regulations. Despite "this time is different" thinking that can prevent recognition of danger signs, implementing these measures can mitigate the likelihood of future crises.
In conclusion, This Time is Different, 8 Centuries of Financial Folly provides an eye-opening analysis of the consistent patterns in the history of financial crises, and also offers a cautionary tale on the perils of believing that "this time is different." As history has shown time and again, economic collapses can happen in any country, regardless of its level of development or sophistication. Decision-makers must remain vigilant, learn from the past, heed warning signs, and implement strong regulatory measures to avoid being entangled in the "this time is different" syndrome. It's vital to remember that history has a tendency to repeat itself, and understanding this can help prevent future financial catastrophes.